Hello YouTube family, and welcome to day 9 of the daily Buzzdown challenge. Day 9, yeah, that's right. Nueve. Yes sir. On a good Monday. Feeling good, feeling blessed, feeling woke. I'm still a little sleep deprived. I could still use a few hours of sleep, 3 or 4. But hey, it's all love, you know. A little bit of more coffee and I'll be right. I'm at a very special spot this morning, you know? Very special spot this morning. I want to give a shout out to some very special people, man, that go overlooked, that go in the shadows, you know, who do so much vital work, you know, for the Sacramento as a whole, but the entire United States, you know, who, you know, they're people, man. You know, they're the railroads, you know, they're labor built railroads here, you know, all the railroads you see here, you know, and you know, they were placed in, you know, internment camps and stuff like that, you know, and treated so foully upon the ending of certain conflicts throughout Southeast Asia, and upon them being allowed to seek asylum in the United States, you know, they were treated very harshly, you know, and their children had to inherit the stigmas that were placed upon them and stuff like that. And so a lot of them joined gangs and stuff and joined, you know, little clubs and ended up, you know, catching life sentences. You know, shout out to a lot of my homies, you know, a lot of my Pare homies, a lot of my Vietnamese homies, Chinese homies, Cantonese homies, my Phucanese homies, my Hmong, Minh, Laos, Cambodians. The list goes on and on. My Thai homies, you know, I could just keep going, you know, and all my Asians, man. You know, I love my Asians, man. I love my Asian brothers. If you know me, you know I love my Asian brothers, man. My Japanese brothers for sure. I love your history. I love your culture, your etiquette. My Korean homies for sure, you know. I love your history, love your etiquette, everything about you guys. You guys are very humble, hospitable people. You know, you taught me so much, and I learned a lot from you guys, and I'm grateful to have been, you know, to been embraced, you know, within the same circles as you guys, you know, and it's like, I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate, you know, the women and the men, you know, the mothers and the fathers and the grandmothers and grandfathers who sacrificed so much to come here. A lot of them had to get in ships, man, little boats, man. Won't even call them ships, little boats, man, to get here and sacrifice so much, man, for their kids to just throw it all away, come out here and join gangs. And, you know, I'm not blaming you guys because I understand, you know, it's still the same thing in your home countries, man. Gangs are prevalent all around the world, not just the United States. Gangs are prevalent all around the world. Even worse, places like the Philippines and stuff like that, man. I'm telling you, it gets real ugly. Yeah, man, but shout out my peoples, man. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some random little steps, man. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out 22 push-ups for my Vietnamese brother. We're gonna start up top, you feel me? 22 for the V. 22 for the V. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. Oh yeah, 22 for the V. That's for the homies, man. Doh, ma. 22 for the V, man. Yeah, for sure, man. That's one war that the United States did lose. They didn't want no parts of the Viet Cong. They left that motherfucker gracefully and humbly. We gonna leave y'all. We gonna That's what they did, man. Get out them people's country, man. French too. They told the French ass up too. Got their ass right on up out of there. The French was like, USA, you gotta come save us. These Viet Congs are coming out of tunnels. They're jumping out of trees. They're jumping out of everywhere. You know? Urban warfare, guerrilla warfare, man. You know? For sure. That's how it is, though, man. But shout out to my Asian peoples, man. I'm gonna bust something down for the Thai homies. Let me go and get 15 for the Thai homies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thailand, man. One of the first countries in Asia to allow marijuana on a recreational basis. I had a buddy who went and joined Did a joint venture out there, didn't go too well, you know. Millionaire cat, millionaire guy. Lost $1 million or two. Said he learned a good lesson, but you know, very beautiful people out there and stuff. For sure, that's how it goes, you know. For sure. That tea. Here we go. One time for the Mongs, man. Nope, Mongs start with an H. One time for the men. Yes, sir. One time for the men. Whew. One time for the men. I grew up with a lot of men homies. A lot of, man, for sure. Crazy, wild ass men homies. I never even knew what a men was. Like, where's men? Oh, we don't got a country. We're just in them. We're just mongrels. We're in the mountains. You know what I'm saying? We're just like, you know, we're branch off from like the Laos and the, you know, we're different from Mongs though. I'm like, man, it's too many. Y'all just like gangs. Y'all motherfuckers want to separate. Y'all all really the same shit. Y'all just use different kind of ebonics, goddamn it. Same language. Y'all from the same general area. Same general area. Y'all mountain Vietnamese. That's what y'all is. Y'all mountain Vietnamese. Either that or Lao Patek. But that's a discussion for another episode. But let's go. Okay, where's that? The men? Where we at? Okay, so now we on to what? Lao. My Lao homies. Man. That's a bad word, y'all. Don't repeat that. I remember growing up. Oh, Lao food was so good. At first, I didn't like it. Like, why all this shit sour, pickled? Like, goddamn, I grew up. Acquired taste like a mug, boy. That rice with that, man. Oh, especially that Lao papaya salad. The little shrimps on there. Shout out to the Lao homies, man. Shout out to all my Lao homies. You know I love y'all for sure. Y'all got love for the homies. Okay, Japanese. J for my Japanese homies. For sure. For the shogunates. Yeah, Japanese. Rich kosher, man. My little nephew. Shout out my nephew, man. My videographer, photographer, what have you. My mechanic, my my mental health therapist, so much, man. Fly guy, young sharp guy. He just got back from Japan, man. Yeah, y'all need to go get on his ass too, cause he posted, man. We got videos in the archives ready to go. He ain't lazy, he just crazy. He got too much creative shit going on in his mind. You know? He take that shit out on Fortnite. I'm lagging. I used to be, hey, when I lived with him, I used to be, shut the fuck up. He'd be up there, I'm lagging. That's all you hear from upstairs. Before I even knew what that shit was. I know what I'm lagging means, so off top, I'm running up there, pole out like, you good? What's going on? Niggas, okay. I'm making shit. No, I'm fucking. Yes, sir. Left out in Japanese, right? Okay. J, right? Let's get an eye for my insane vid pro. Oh, no, that's still Vietnamese. Vietnamese trying to win again, trying to get me to work out again for their ass. For the Hmong homies. H, for the Hmong homies. Yes, sir. Vang Pao and them. You know? General Pao. A lot of people say he sold out his people, but, you know, I don't know. I read books on it, but I can't tell you. I have the blessing of hindsight. But, you know, shout out all my moms. I know they've migrated. When they first came to the United States, most of them, they went to Montana. Yeah, according to the history of the Hmongs, the books I read, the research I've done, a lot of them went to migrated to Montana, and some of them came to California. But yeah, I grew up with a lot of Hmong homies. Them motherfuckers is little but wild as fuck. Little short motherfucker, you motherfucker. Veins popping out, talking to you and shit, motherfucker. Little ass eyes and shit looking crazy. Like you little ass short dwarf, get your bitch ass out. I kick your motherfucker back to that. The motherfuckers got heart. Care what nobody say, Hmongs got heart. All my Hmong homies was with that shit. and a pull up with some shit you can't even announce and won't even, or pronounce and won't announce. Yes, sir. F for the Fukinese, man. Even though they basically Chinese, the Cantonese too. Chinese is winning. Y'all getting the most push-ups out of me. Y'all exploiting the shit out of my African ass. It's all good though. I'm gonna get it back in blood. I'm gonna get it back in blood. It's all love. You know, I love my Fukinese, man. Shout out my Fukinese, my Chinese homies. You know? For sure. I got a lot of Chinese homies, bro. That shit's crazy. It's crazy how they'll try to place a stigma on you, like, oh, don't mess with Chinese. But then you have a lot of Chinese, older Chinese, oh, don't mess with, me dang, I forget how they say it in Chinese, but you know. But, you know, it's like the same shit. But when you get to meet people, it's like, and you bond with people, it's like, damn, this shit don't mean nothing. This shit is all exterior, external, pigmentation, skin. Don't mean nothing. It don't go deeper than, you know what I'm saying, the bone. It don't, you scratch this shit up and you bleed. This the first shit you get to. You gotta delve under all kind of bones and everything. This shit ain't nothing but dressing. You feel me? For sure. Okay. Now where we at? Since I missed my Cambodian homies, I'm gonna do 20 for y'all. My bad. Since I missed the Khmer homies, I'm gonna do dub. Fuck, I missed the Khmer homies. That's for my Khmer homies, my Cambodian homies. You feel me? Y'all know I love y'all. Yeah, the Khmer homies. Yes, sir. Shout out Long Beach, man. Lil Phnom Penh. Lil Phnom Penh, mother. Yeah. I was Cambodian in my past life. Yeah, shout out. Free my homie Boomer, man. Free my brother Boomer. If anybody deserves to be free, it's Boomer. Free my homie Boomer, man. Boomer. Bunton. Bunton. CDCR number T. Fuck, I forget, but yeah, you get the picture. That was my celly. Good dude, man. Here's my celly. Level 3 yard. Hit lifer, man. Cambodian homie Khmer. That's my Beaumont. That's my Beaumont, bro. Free my homie Boomer, man. Okay, where we was at? Chinese, Cantonese, y'all, I'll get y'all dub combined. Y'all ain't finna keep exploiting my dog ass. And Filipinos, I'm gonna cut y'all some slack. I'm still gonna give y'all some push-ups, even though I technically missed y'all. But y'all dog asses is islanders. I know the continental, I know it meets at the bottom of the peninsula, but bitch, that's just like Trinidad and Venezuela. Don't nobody say, oh yeah, Trinidadians are Spanish. Hell no. Just like the Filipinos. What about the mortals that's in the mountains that never got conquered by the conquistadors? Yeah, the Muslims. They never got conquered by the conquistadors. Shout out the Moors, man, of Morocco, man. Ruled over Spain for over 400 years, and they did not oppress the people, allowed them to freely practice their religion and practice everything as long as it wasn't going against the tenets of Islam and idolatry and trying to persecute people for their freedom of religion. When religion should not be forced upon people. It is not something that is based upon compulsion. It should be something that you should want to do, a desire. Okay? But here, this for the Filipinos, man, for my padres, for my Pinoys. Y'all only getting 10 with y'all dog asses. 10. I'm just playing, you know, I love y'all. I love my Pinoys. For sure. Shout out the whole Asian continent, man, as a whole. Let me go ahead and give y'all 15. The whole Asian continent as a whole, man. Beautiful people. When I retire, I'm moving into Vietnam, somewhere. I'ma just Asia hop from this Asian country to that Asian country. Sorry about that. Y'all good? Asian people, beautiful people, man. Very beautiful people. Yeah, man. Very special place, I told you, man. You know, I grew up around here. You know, I'm really from Little Saigon. Yes, sir, diddity bop, no diddy. Quit playing with me. Yeah. These fields have been here for so long, maintained by people who go unnoticed, unknown. They're here, morning, rain, snow, or shine, I see them out here. Yeah, it's snow in Sacramento. Quit digging in your nose. These people, man, the unsung heroes. All the Asian farmers. We love you, we support you here at the Buzzdown family. And on behalf of myself, my tribe, whew, my peoples, you know, stand with y'all. I stand for what y'all believe in, and I thank you for always having the best select of produce, vegetation, for always coming out here, no matter what, giving us a little taste of what you guys got, knowing that you guys need this. You guys need this, you know, you guys need this. Your livelihood depends on this, and we know that. So we're trying to get you a little more exposure. But these fields feed so many. These fields feed so many. Come join me, you guys. Come join me in this experience. Little Saigon. Right here, Lemon Hill area. Little Him area. Shout out to Lemon Hill Posse, man. Shout out to the, you know. Shout out to the old heads, man. Until next time, y'all stay woke. Y'all stay well. Y'all stay blessed. One love.